Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I think this is exactly where it is where we stopped last time. So, where were we on our way to? I think Invader's Catacombs, maybe. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy. Feel free to keep me company or stay silent if you would like that, whatever makes you happy. Let's do this. I just paused to make sure that I actually started the stream. I wasn't sure. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be below. I can't even remember dragonflies in my original playthrough. It says endure. What is that? Can I change my Ash of War or not on this weapon? I can. Okay, let's see what we have. I have no idea what half of these attacks are. Let's just go full frost and see what happens. Oh crap, I thought I had him with the first shot. Just in case, let's do this. I don't like the catacomb sections of this game, it reminds me way too much of the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne. And I think that was really, they missed the mark on that one. It could have had such great potential. Am I supposed to be going this way, or I'm definitely not supposed to be going up? Crap. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Ooh, that was close. Go down. Yeah, this looks solid. I think I'm gonna switch back to a greatsword or something. Hammer feels kinda hit and miss, hit or miss, mostly miss in my hands. No, crap. Okay. Discard. I'm not sure if there will be a boss fight there, but let's have a look. Oh, that was fast. Oh no, there's no boss fight there. Okay, let's see. Castle Morn will have a boss fight right there, so we can go this way. Okay, let's see. Malekith's Black Blade, I've used that quite a few times, so what else is there? I like the Royal Greatsword. Troll Knight's Sword. Never used it, I think. Let's go Zweihander. I think let's stick with... No, let's try something different. I don't know what Lightning Slash is, but let's give it a shot. Okay, that looks cool. Let's go with that. Let's check something else. Auto target, manual attack, no. Okay, you're gonna... There we go. Okay, inventory, discard. Now I need to re-enable the auto rotation. Okay, this looks promising. Oh crap, I thought he was dead. Seriously? I remember this being a bit of a nightmare when I first played through. Crap. Okay, I can't remember if going down there is where I should be going. Because how do I get back up? Okay, so basically it's still kind of L1 to win, but I know for sure it's not gonna be like that forever. Okay, now I can remove this. As I said, I do not like unnecessary duplicates. I think this should be safe. It kind of looks safe. I remember that little part inside quite well. I remember dying there quite a few times. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if L1 to win is going to be good or not. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. Now, I seriously think, well, not actually think, I know when it comes to Kaled, uh, Altus Plateau, and mountaintops of the giants, and the Helic Tree, it's gonna get hard, real hard. Okay, I am, okay, here we go, never mind. I don't think the church had anything. The tunnel may contain a boss, I think. Okay, let's go. Are we gonna count this as a boss fight, or let's see what L1 to 1 can do? Nope. Not that effective. I mean, it's not bad, but they should be down now. Inventory, discard, and discard. Okay, so I am now going the completely opposite direction. I don't think Church of Pilgrimage will contain a boss fight. Let's go cave, I guess. Or what we could be doing instead is let's go this way, around like this. Maybe go through here, then there, and then that way. Potential boss fight, hopefully. Nope. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me sort this out. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Crap. Oh. I don't know. Where you get the Bloodhound Blade, I think that boss fight was a little bit tougher than this one. Okay, so this is not gonna end well because even though I'm a high level, poison is still gonna do some damage. Okay, this way? No? This way. Okay, not this way. Okay, no, not that way. I'm just gonna be dropping. Okay, well, there's nowhere else to go then, I guess. Okay, never mind. Oh, crap. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say fire would have worked excellently. Tower of Return, no. Witchbane Ruins, Fourth Church of America, maybe Ruins, I guess. Nothing weird, it seems. Except for that thing. Ooh. Go on the ground. Hopefully. 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 Maybe. No. Still not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, crap. Okay, so not a boss fight.
It will do.
Okay, that is, I think, a quest. Oh, crap. A quest line thing for, was it Renola? Yeah, let's manual aim this thing. Nope. Nope. Too much? Yep. It's either too much or too little. Okay, but if they can take the shots, surely I can as well. Okay, so nothing over there. That one is cleared. Merchant Shack is not going to contain a boss fight. Tower of Return is not going to contain a boss fight. Really sure. So tunnel is all that's left. I am seeing 2 marks, I believe. I think it looks like. Yeah, 2 marks. But where's the other one? It's still way back. There we go. Okay, not this way. Oh crap. Okay, I would prefer getting a Side of Grace before attempting the Erdtree boss. Because I know I'm most likely not gonna survive that fight. Oh, crap. Never mind. I actually forgot I had that magic. But still, I haven't reached Caelid or any of the more difficult areas, so this is going to be very easy. Is it down there, I guess? Slowly. There we go. Oh, crap. I think it may be down a bit more. But without dying, how do I get down? I'm guessing that's not gonna be safe. Can I reach that? Maybe? But then again, I'm screwed if that doesn't work. Yep. I mean, Torrent will most likely be able to reach that, so... Or not. Yep. Gravity. The most lethal boss fight in any game ever. Grab too far. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Close, 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 close. That's not really reassuring either. Also don't think this is gonna not be lethal. Yep. Okay, so let's just go... We'll take another route. But before that, I'm gonna mute and have a coffee break real quick. Okay, anybody want to guess what my chances are of making that? I think it's really good. It should be, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is not going to be an extremely long live stream because I think I only have, like, after this place, maybe one, I think two other spots left. Then I think that's covering most of the bosses. I mean, afterwards, at the end, my final live stream concerning the bosses could be just cleanup, I guess. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, crap. Okay, he's sorted himself out. I'm not sure. I'm just, this is New Game Plus 1 and I have a max level character, but I can't remember much of what's happening and stuff like that. So, also, I'm not really good at the game, so I'm just running around, facing whatever bosses I can find. I'm currently in Moon Tunnel, so whatever boss that is the one I'm going to be facing sometime or another. I don't even know where he is. Scaly mist. Okay. Because I cleared basically everything on the route to Moongrave or something. I fought a boss over there. I went to the top Church of Pilgrimage. I worked my way down. I entered the jail as well. Doom's Word is done. Doom's Ward, not word, I guess. Yeah, and then now it's tunnel, catacombs, and cave. That is left, I think. That has like mini bosses and bosses and stuff. And then that is pretty much going to be it so far for Limgrave. I'm probably missing a few. I'm not going to include questline bosses because I have no idea how to do most of them. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the game has in store boss-wise. My very first playthrough, I didn't explore all that much, so I'm trying to get that out of the way. I mean, I opened up the areas and stuff, but I didn't really go for getting every boss fight done that I possibly could. Oh, crap. What's the highest new game plus you have reached? I heard max new game is really, really difficult in Elden Ring. I have never reached that ever. It's still higher than what I'm currently at, so a lot tougher. But what I dislike is when I saw videos of Max New Game and stuff like that, a lot of buffing and stuff was going on, and that's not really a playstyle that I'm about. I don't like spending a few minutes buffing, just enter a fight and end it in a few seconds. I would rather just face tank and struggle. So I've been kind of cautious of going to max new game, but I think I will attempt that sometime or another, just to find out for myself what it's like. And the most I will do is use my physic flask, and that's about it. That's as much buffing as I like doing. Yeah, it's Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, and yeah, no, you lost me after Golden Vow. I mean, it's probably, definitely a good way to go, but it's just not for me. No. I know what those spells are. Those buffs are. I actually have them as well. I don't like using them. But I remember something like Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow being used. Yeah, they don't. They don't last too long, but for the amount of damage you can put out afterwards, they don't need to last too long. But yeah, it is kind of annoying, especially if you mess up a little bit and require a little bit of extra time. Catacombs, probably down, I guess. Ooh, close. Yeah, my first time was a lot of co-op with my brother, so yeah, I never really experienced everything. Well, co-op, that was kind of fun, yeah. I kind of want to give Lords of the Fallen 2023, I want to give that co-op a go as well sometime or another, but I hardly ever get the chance. Same with my brother as well, so we never really get around to doing co-op. But I have heard that it's, what do you call it? I don't know if it's seamless co-op or whatever, but it's not like Elden Ring where after the area boss is defeated, the summon despawns. I think Lords of Fallen made it so that even after the boss fight, you can still remain in the cooperator's world. That's what I read anyway, so I don't know. But I think it's really cool if it is like that. Okay. Have you ever played Lords of the Fallen? And I'm just going to call it Lords of the Fallen. I'm not going to say 2023 every time. It's actually quite good. It's really not that bad in my opinion. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm not using a capture card or something. I'm recording off of the PS5 for live streaming. So if I switch a game, it's gonna close it out, or else I would have shown some Lords of the Fallen gameplay and explain some stuff. It's really quite fun. What they did there that I like a lot actually is you can like you could side strafe in Bloodborne. When you're locked onto an enemy, you do that dashing side strafe type of evasion move. You can do that in Lords of the Fallen by just tapping circle once. Or if you tap circle twice, you actually do a roll like you do in Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff like that. So evasion is actually quite versatile. The amount of options you have. You can either strafe or get some distance between you and the enemy by rolling away. I think that's really nice. And I also like the switching between Umbral and Axiom, the real world and undead world or something like that. But not for the puzzles after multiple playthroughs, it kind of sucks. It gets boring after a while. But another thing it does have is New Game Plus without upping the difficulty. It is an option. Also, it contains some modifiers that you can activate or deactivate. What the hell is this? Do I do something or... There we go. Like for example, one of the modifiers is when you pick up a weapon, depending on your level, that weapon will be upgraded as well accordingly. So for example, if you're level 20, you pick up a weapon and where it should be like just the base weapon, it comes to like +2 or something upgraded already. So it does make a few things easier. It also has a very hard difficulty type of thing where you unlock a special outfit after beating it. Veteran mode, I believe it's called. And the outfit you get is Veteran of the Veil. Really strong armor. I like using it, and it's account bound as well. So starting a new character, for example, you already have the account bound armor, but do take note that there is a bug in the game. I don't know if it's fixed for new account bound stuff or whatever, but currently on my account it's not fixed. What happens is if you put your account bound items like armor, if you take it from your inventory and put it in the storage container and you leave the game and re-enter the game, it will duplicate and you can't get rid of it. So if you ever pick that game up or give it a try, keep that in mind. If the glitch is still happening, always just keep your account-bound armor and stuff you get on you at all times. Do not put it in the chest because it will respawn in your inventory and then you have duplicates. Just give me a second. Oh, not explanation. I want to pause. There we go. Lords of the Fallen is the game's name. Not the 2014 one. It's 2023. If you pick up the 2014 one, it's gonna suck. it's really, really not that great. I forgot to unmute myself. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. I don't even know how long it's been. What was the last thing I said? Oh, I've talked so much in between. Um, yeah, I said it's Lords of the Fallen 2023. I think you said noted, and I said 2014 wasn't that great. And I asked if you played it, and afterwards I asked what are you currently playing, and then when you said jump scare, I said that's more kind of like a fall scare, but yeah, jump scare works as well. And yeah, that's about it for conversation wise. Otherwise, it was just me talking to myself. I swear I'm sober. I don't even drink, so just pure stupidity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was muted, so you wouldn't be hearing it. The PS5 controller has a mute button, and I pressed it accidentally. I didn't even realize until you said it's up. If I'm talking, then you can't hear me. So, oh, okay, okay. What's your favorite game series or favorite game in general or whatever? Mine is the Metal Gear Solid series. Oh crap! Ball nowhere. What's going on there? Crap. No, no, no. I don't. I'll have a look sometime or another. It's the second shot that catches me. No. Okay, never mind. It's fine. When someone knows ball, means they say something nice, niche, or underrated. Ah, okay, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'm believe it or not, I'm not on the internet all that much. Used to be before I started doing my thing on YouTube with games and stuff, but it's been a while. Ever since I started, I kind of just avoid most things internet wise, except for like maybe Prime or Netflix and stuff like that. YouTube in general, I kind of just avoid. I'm afraid of spoilers and stuff. And since I make guides as well, sometimes I'm afraid of running into a video and seeing something and that idea then not really being mine, but I saw it somewhere else, and yeah, then I just feel like I'm not going to use it because I didn't come up with it. So I really avoid stuff like that. Forest Lookout Tower. I don't think there's going to be a bonus. Netflix currently, I am rewatching Rick and Morty. I kind of like that. And on Prime, I am watching The Boys. I've actually never watched that before. The latest episode just came out today, and also Invincible. Its episode came out today as well. Okay, I don't think there are going to be any bosses left in this area. You never saw them? Are you speaking of Rick and Morty, Invincible, and The Boys, or? All of them? Ah, okay. What do you like watching? Oh, okay. Yeah, so Invincible and Rick and Morty is not going to be for you all that much. The Boys, that's not anime. There is an animation type of thing out there for it. It's called Diabolical, I think. But yeah, I don't know. The Boys is fine, but yeah, I've been skimming the last few episodes. It got a bit too slow paced and boring for me. But in general, I kind of like anime a lot. Yeah, I don't know. If you liked anime, I would have said Invincible is really not that bad, and Rick and Morty is not that bad as well. But you don't like anime, so I'm kind of out of ideas because I like anime. Reacher, have you seen Reacher yet? Since you don't like anime and you like action drama stuff, Reacher wasn't that bad. I kind of liked the first season.
Foul tarnished. In search of...
Okay, then I completely misunderstood. I thought you didn't like anime. No, it's Margaret. It's not that bad. Oh, oh yeah. No, the difference is cartoons and then anime. Anime is more Dragon Ball Z, Invincible, stuff like that. If someone says cartoons, then I think of like Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't watch cartoons either. I watch anime.
You there? Come over here, would you? Your tongue. It's tight. Oh, God, you breathe.
Yeah, that's how I separate it in my head. Cartoons are like Mickey Mouse, and anime is like DBZ and stuff like that. I kind of have to explain it to a few people I know in real life as well, because a lot of them don't watch anime or know the difference. They think if I say anime, I watch stuff like yeah, like Mickey Mouse.
I've been
So,
testing
yeah.
you to see whether or not great. And it seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let
The Blacklist. I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So I'll keep that in mind, and when I have time, I'll have a look there as well. But I think I've seen some things here and there, or well, a while ago, so I can't remember much, but I do remember it being a thing. I remember it reminding me of Splinter Cell Blacklist. How long is an episode? The standard like 40 minutes to an hour about, or well, 50 minutes to an hour.
If the guards, you'll slip. Of course, I understand. When you it's only your
45 to 50. Okay, yeah. 22 per season. That is a lot. It's gonna keep me busy for a while. Oh, yeah, that's way back. 2013. That's about when Splinter Cell Blacklist released, I think, or was it 2012? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's really a long time ago. But if the show is good, oh crap, I forgot about the bolts. But if the show is good, it doesn't matter how old it is. If it holds up, why not? Oh, okay. I wish my mom watched stuff like that, but no, no, she's not. She's not like that. Way too old. And if she ever sees this video, because I know some of my family actually do, I do love you guys. I don't mean anything by it, I promise. Yeah, no, my mom's way too old-fashioned to watch stuff like that, or to watch TV like that in general. She's since we're Afrikaans, stuff she will watch is like Afrikaans shows, and that is few and far between for me. There are like 2 or 3 that actually pique my interest. 10 seasons span 10 years of work. So season 10 actually ended in 2023. The quality improves over time. Yeah, but I mean, if they have 10 seasons, the quality of the first one, it's not that bad. I mean, I'll draw the line at like 2000s movies. That, yeah, that quality of 2000s movies, I'll draw the line about there-ish. Anything earlier, like 1990s and stuff like that, I can't watch it anymore. I tried watching all the Batman movies and stuff the other day. I can't. I really can't. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Then again, another thing that may be a bit weird I actually don't like One Piece. It's not an anime that I find that interesting. And that thing has a lot of seasons and episodes. Like a lot. My brother, I think, finished all of it, but yeah, it's not for me. I don't like that. And yet, it went really far. And yes, this part of Stormvale, it's sucky. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me. I'm not saying it's a bad show or anything. It's just not for me. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't reach thousands of episodes if the anime sucked in general. So yeah, it's definitely a personal preference type of thing. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's kind of where all my anime stuff started. But the very first anime I watched outside of like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z was Sword Art Online. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, I love that. Actually, I have some of the cards as well. But the original Yu-Gi-Oh is basically the only one I watched, where it was actually Yugi Moto. I think it's Moto. That's basically the only one I watched. Other than that, I think Yu-Gi-Oh GX or something released afterwards. Second favorite anime of all time. What's your first favorite? I watched a few of GX, but I never finished. When I look back at Yu-Gi-Oh now, episodes and stuff, or well, a series that released, I have no idea what Sexel. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what's going on. Pokemon, the same. I watched most of the original way back when it released. I never finished every episode because I don't know. Ash should be dead by now. He's way too old. But I watched a lot of Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. I've watched basically everything, even GT. Although GT, it's not that great, but it's not terrible either. Have you ever played Pokemon games on like the Game Boy and stuff? You gonna do the rolling thingy? Yep. It wasn't that bad actually. It's kind of fun, but yeah, the Game Boy Color stuff doesn't really hold up that great. Physical ones, yeah. Like I said, I have a few myself. But growing up, none of my friends really knew what that was, or those that were wasn't really into it all that much. And I do have an older sister, but yeah, that never panned out. So although it may sound very pathetic and lonely, I actually just have matches against myself sometimes. My brother eventually, he's younger than me, he eventually started playing Yu-Gi-Oh with me. I taught him some stuff and yeah, that turned out to be a lot of fun, not playing against myself.
And one day, we'll return together
I gotta say,
to our home.
it's weird fighting with yourself because you caught yourself cheating. And then lying to yourself about not cheating. You looked at my cards. I did not. Have you? I don't know. Yeah, definitely a small world. I don't know if it's even the correct word. I don't even know if it's just a South African thing or if it was worldwide. I've never looked any further into this subject. But over here, it's called Tazos. I don't know if it's, yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's just a South African thing or if it maybe goes by another name everywhere else in the world. But I collected Pokemon Tazos and Dragon Ball Z as well. You got the metal ones, silver and gold and greenish, and then you had the plastic ones as well. But it was more of a square disc that you could eventually assemble yourself, and it made like a cube. No clue. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's even outside of South Africa, but it's basically. Uh, let's take the metal ones for example. It's like a small round metal disc, really really small, and it has a character from the series on it. Like for example, with Dragon Ball Z, it has Goku or Krillin or whatever, a picture of them, of one of those characters on it, and you collected it by buying like Simba chips or Lay's or Doritos or something, and you could find one of the small little collectibles inside the packet of chips. So needless to say, I have eaten a lot of chips in my life. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It was especially popular when the show aired over here. Dragon Ball Z mostly. Everybody was buying chips for their kids. I even have I think I still have the album for Pokemon where you can insert the Tazo stuff, but it was plastic for Pokemon. Only Dragon Ball Z came out in metal. First was the silver, then gold, and then eventually it was greenish. Yeah, that I taught myself how to draw using those Dazzle stuff. Yeah, sure, no problem. Thank you so much for joining. I had fun. I like talking, and especially when it's when we have a lot of stuff in common, like DBZ and games and stuff. I like that. So thank you for the conversation. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Have a good rest as well. Oh crap, it's midnight on my end. Hey, you said no, can't be South African. Because then you would know what Tazos are. Always try my best anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so basically Limgrave, north and south done. I don't really think there is much left for bosses. And as I said earlier in the video, if I maybe skip a few here and there, I'll just do a cleanup afterwards. Have a live stream where I go back and just finish up whatever I may have. Oh crap, I definitely missed this one, but I don't think I have enough stone sword keys. I'm probably spacing out on a few, but it's fine. So I'm quickly gonna get something to drink, and then I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll do a few bosses in Leonia of the Lakes as well. Yeah, let me get something to drink, and then I'll decide and get back. And maybe I think I'll carry on maybe with a boss or two, or at least I'll go and collect what I need to collect. At least, yeah. I think I'll at least go and collect what I need to collect, all the way head up to the dragon up here, and maybe do that, and that will be it. So I'm quickly going to get something to drink, and then I'll get started. Okay, I am back. I think, like I said, I'm gonna do what I usually do for this area to allow me to continue. That is, I'm gonna go up there, defeat the dragon. I'm also gonna pick up the key I need to collect over here. Maybe fight that dragon as well, and then that's gonna be it. This is the PS4 version, so if I remember correctly, it should be like this, and I should be fine. I've had it happen on the PS5 version where I do the exact same thing, and for some reason I take damage and die. So yeah, I actually make it all the way onto the ground without my health bar taking any damage whatsoever, and then as soon as I touch the ground, I just die. Okay, to make the dragon boss fight just a little bit faster, I'm going to do this. Okay, let's do this. There we go. As I've said earlier, I never really explored as much as most people would. It's basically just running straight through. I think it's safe to. No, it's not. I'll show on the map in a few seconds. Yeah, I have played a few times, but exploration-wise and such, I've unlocked a lot, but I don't really know much about the game, nor have I experimented a lot and stuff like that. So basically, I start where everybody else starts. I'll make my way through Storm Hill or Stormvale, whatever it is, the Stormvale. I'll make my way through the castle, fight the boss, do what I just did, come this way, run around, pick up the key, go up, do my thing over there. After that is cleared, I go as far as possible, which is usually just running through this, collecting the side of grace over there, and I make my way around to fight the sentinel over here. And after that, you get a not a bonfire, well, technically kind of same thing. The side of grace, activate that because you can't go any further. You can't go into the capital yet. So I come back, I fight this boss fight over here. I can't remember her name. And afterwards, it's just running straight through every boss everywhere. So yeah, I hardly ever explored and experimented and stuff like that. I know very, very little. And again, when I say explore, I don't mean map exploration necessarily. Because if I open my map, it's going to show. I've been basically almost everywhere. it's doing stuff in the map on those places that kinda never really happened that much. Same as with Bloodborne. I have a lot of hours in that game. I basically know my way from start to finish in a very fast way. But I started eventually kind of forgetting everything else except for just running to each and every boss needed to complete the game. Because after my first playthrough, I kind of just stopped exploring. So eventually I kind of forgot what's going on. And if it at all sounds like I may not have the greatest memory in the world, you would be correct. I can be kind of forgetful. Is this supposed to be happening? Yeah, it is. At least by now I'm kind of used to pressing triangle instead of X. Because if you linger a little bit too long, it has happened before, then these bad things kind of mess everything up. Another thing, if it's the bats or whatever those things are called, if it's them singing, it's actually kind of nice. At least it doesn't sound like they look. That would have been bad. Seriously? Okay, it should be fine. I never really actually get used to his attack pattern and stuff. Okay, yeah, I think from here on out it's going to be Altus Plateau or something. What is the correct name? I think it's Altus Plateau. So I'm going to fast travel back. I collected this one. Now I already have the key as well, but I usually, as I did with Limgrave, I'm going to leave the area boss for last. So I can't remember if it's going to the right or going to the left. That's going to be the better option for completing the boss fights. I think maybe I'll try left. I mean, I can just try right if left doesn't work. But at least I have this checkpoint now, so it's not going to be a massive run all the way back next time. And then for this area, I'm going to also choose different weapons. I kind of used the hammer for most of Limgrave Central or North, whichever you want to call it. And then for South, I basically mostly used the greatsword. So I'm going to use, something else for Leonia. Maybe change my outfit next time as well. I've never really played with twin blades all that much. I don't even think I ever touched axes and stuff. Maybe give spears a go. I remember spears being quite effective in Dark Souls 2. Another game that I think, well, may not be the greatest Soulsborne game, but game-wise, it's actually quite good. What can be fun? Ancient lightning spear. Oh, it's this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for spears in Leonia then, I guess. Let's pick something else to wear as well for next time. What is the cover art armor? Not Malekith. Not, no. I know it. I remember it looking a bit kind of having like something sticking out of the helmet. Raging Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, is the cover art armor. A Raging Wolf. At least it's lighter, except for the body armor. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the cover art armor, the iconic armor for Elden Ring. I could also be completely wrong. I have no idea. I remember it being this, but like I said, could be wrong. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, not bad. So, can it charge, or does it just look like it charges? No, it can charge. That was way faster. Okay, who do we have? Oh crap. Okay, that did some damage. Okay, blood loss. Oh crap. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this guy. But I think I do have that magic, so I don't know. Okay, just gonna take some coffee real quick. Go on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next would be, I don't think Slumbering Wolf's Shack would actually have something. Lakeside Crystal Cave, maybe? What the hell? Oh crap. That's another thing I never really used that much is the cracked pots. I'm going to take a wild guess and say they are kind of good. Because I think having an entire crafting system with crackpots and stuff is, and it not being useful in some way. Oh, and perfume stuff as well. I think that's more for buffs, if I'm not mistaken. At the next bonfire, I'm gonna give cracked pots and the perfume bottles and stuff a go. Okay, so I need to go underground, I guess. And with water being over here, although this looks like an entrance, yeah, maybe from here I can enter. Nope. So it is the other way then. Maybe around here somewhere. Okay, wait, hold on. It's crafting. Yeah, it's only part of this menu, I guess. Fire pot, red main fire pot. Giant's flame fire pot uses FP. Throw at enemies to inflict heavy fire damage. Heavy fire damage. Inflict fire damage. Oil pot. So that's probably like the previous ones. Throw at enemies to soak them in oil, and then I'm guessing fire would be more effective. Academy magic pot. Magic damage. Okay. Well, there's 3 for fire, but only 2 for magic. Am I skipping one? Ancient Dragon Bolt pot. Heavy lightning damage and lightning damage. Poison fitted. Deadly poison. Okay. Rot pot. That rhymes. Throw at enemies to cause buildup of scarlet rots. Okay. Swarm of blood flies. Freezing pot. Frost damage. Sleep. Well, that's very self-explanatory. Volcano pot. Continuous fire damage. Okay. Rancor. Throw to spawn vengeful. Oh, okay. Cursed blood pot. Throw to douse enemy with accursed blood. I have no idea what that is. Is it just a better bleed buildup and blood damage, maybe? I guess? Ropes fire pot. Throw behind. Throw behind. So everything roped is going to be throw behind. Use FB to scatter sparks in a wide area. Okay, so it's not for buffs necessarily. It's damaging as well. I kind of thought with pots being damaging that the perfume stuff is going to be more buffs and stuff. Iron jar aromatic. Use FP to temporarily turn wielder's body to steel. Why does that sound familiar? Was that not, I think it was a spell in Dark Souls 2 as well? But you walked really slow in Dark Souls 2, if I remember correctly. You walked really slow with that when you used the, I think it's also iron something. It's a spell, magic spell. I remember you walking kind of slow. Okay, so that's it for the bots and stuff. What do I have a lot of? I usually have a lot of one thing, but the other one not so much. So it's kind of hard to decide. I don't know. Let's just make one of this and one of something else to see what happens. I have quite a few, so I can maybe make some of this. Yeah, let's see what happens. What did I just see? Frenzy Flame Stone. Oh, okay. And then Perfume Bottle. If this doesn't actually do damage, oh crap. Oh, okay, so that's what that does. And then it's done. So a little underwhelming. Oh, wrong one. Okay, that's not bad. Basically just a little firebomb. Oh, come on. But yeah, it feels like too much effort just to get one of those items, so it's not for me. Yeah, this looks promising because I go crap. Okay, that was actually me getting jump scared there. That was way too sudden. He was standing there doing nothing, and then when I turned the camera back around, immediately he jumped. Okay. Gotta say, being a South African, and I just got jump scared. I'm really proud of myself. My words were surprisingly, how can I put this? It was PG. Because I mean, our vocabulary is includes some swearing, and when you get jumped like that, it turns out to be a lot worse than just normal swearing. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's one of these snails again. Bloodhound Knight. Oh, it's like the Everjail thing. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I missed. Okay, yeah, with being able to block and attack, it's going to be a little bit easier. I mean, sure, it's going to take more stamina, especially when you get hit as well, but it's a lot safer.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more? Was my other half not enough?
Wait, who did I what?
Hearing brute already that I possess. Or have you come? Was my other?
Is she referring to what's his name? Is it Blade? Blaid? I think there's another D, maybe, I don't know.
I told the all that I possess. Or have you? Was my other half not?
Kind of sucks that the wolf doesn't look alive anymore. Okay, so what would be next? I could go this way, I guess. It's a long way around, but I guess I could go this way. Let's mark this path and then the catacombs. How do I get up there again? Oh, crap, I broke a crystal. Again. Okay, I'm not really seeing much. So before I get to the archery fight, just gonna drink some more coffee. I'll be with you guys in a second. Okay, let's do this. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, crap. That's a long way down. Okay, so I need to get down there as well. Somehow. Okay, here we go. What's up? A lever this early feels way too good to be true. Okay, let's do. No, that's not going to work. It's going to make things a bit more confusing. Crap. That always gets me. The last bit of health. Okay, Raya, Lucaria, Soldier Ashes. Maybe I should change my summon as well. Warhawk Ashes, maybe? Stormhawk, let's go with that. I kind of wonder, is this the confusing cave? Because I remember there being a very loopy, confusing kind of cave somewhere in the game. Okay, this was by far the fastest cave I've done ever, I think. Okay, now where would the snail be? There we go. Crap. Oh, too early. Oh. Okay. Okay, now, where is these? Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Glintstone Sorcerer Ashes. Okay, I definitely think that was the last one for tonight. I said at the start I'm gonna maybe just do Limgrave south, and I ended up going further. Then I said I'm just gonna get what's needed to enter this area. So I picked up the key, fought the dragon, went all the way up, fought the magma dragon, and I came back down. I cleared this cave. I went all the way around. I cleared this. I fought the Erdtree Guardian or whatever. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to be. This was the last one for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. I do appreciate it. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you guys again next time.